Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be reacting to another One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 9. Last episode, we got a just kind of a crazy fight for one. A lot of, like, a humongous big info dump. Monsters being created, humans turning into monsters. Everything, the puzzle pieces are starting to come together, but the biggest thing, somebody needing a hero, like Saitama showing up and being the hero. It was kind of an amazing, definitely for sure the best, like, Saitama appearance everybody wanted. It was amazing. That last like 5 minutes is probably one of my favorite parts of the series. So probably in the top 3 or top 4 at least, for sure. It's not like the fight itself didn't have to be like ridiculously epic. It was just the moment. The moment is what really like pulled it together and made it kind of climb up the charts in my in my rankings. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and start. Oh man. He's so scared. God, yeah, that's not gonna do much. He got everybody. Very ineffective. Difference is he knows he's stronger than him, so he doesn't really need to do that. That'll piss him off more than anything. Not remembering who he is. Oh! Holy! He just ripped him apart to pieces. He just ripped up an entire... What? We don't get that a lot in One Punch, where they literally just obliterate a part of somebody like that blatantly on the screen. I think that guy deserved it, though, to be honest. If there was one person I wouldn't have minded that to happen to, this guy was one of them, for sure. Positivity. Just simple, a hero. Don't really have to say much more than that. But he ended up not even showing up. Of course he was bored. Hopefully this doesn't make him not want to fight ever again. I don't think he still realizes how strong Saitama actually is. Yeah, when you're so used to winning that much, that can be tough to kind of let soak in. It's a good idea. Was he still in the bathroom at that point? It's a respect thing too. But like I said, he doesn't understand his strength. It's probably the coolest you can see him is in that. And now he probably looks up to him like crazy. What an experience. Damn. At least somebody sees that in Saitama. So oh. And whoop, there goes the head off screen. He literally just killed him off screen. I love how some of these fights are just like so trivial to Saitama. We don't even need to see it. That guy was epic to everybody else, but Saitama can literally just destroy him off screen. It just wasn't worth it enough to show, I guess. Oh, that actually makes sense too. That's why it's so hard to gauge some of the people he's fought until we saw other people fight. True. Now he's more bored than scared. He's already got Genos though. Okay, Puri Puri prisoner, already naked. It's his specialty. Love is always the answer. I don't know if he wants a free hug from... Just a little bit of huggy to death. Death by abs and ass. It seems like that always happens with Saitama though. He does miss a lot of it, though he was actually able to get a lot of the main guys. Protect people. That can make you kind of forget your way, for sure. Will there be a fight that he can feel? Oh, there's King. I was wondering where he's been. He's been absent for a few episodes. That can get to you after a while. It can be concerning if you never have a challenge. I would think it would be awesome for a short period of time. Some of the strongest people are the loneliest people. Yes, you need a beach episode. It's mandatory in anime. So much more positivity from King right now. Path of a hero is maybe not just strength. Maybe he needs to do something else. He's talking some truth right now. That is very true. He's, at this point, even if he doesn't grow in strength, he could grow mentally. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had to be something off a manga or something he read on a candy wrapper. But still, it has a lot of meaning. I like them together. They have like a good balance. I think Saitama doesn't just need people like Genos. I like Genos, but this is a good back and forth. He gets the most competitive from him too. What? The dog beat him? You got beat by the puppy chow? Oh, he sees it as a as more of a boost on getting stronger. King's gonna need some luck here. Maybe he'll just overthink it? Yes! He doesn't even realize it was the person he's looking for. Wow. You just made him through a wall. Monsters? Oh. Or not? Somebody else? What path are we going?
豪華のフレイム。俺に何の用だ。勧誘にだけで構成された怪人協会という組織がある。俺たちはそこを確実に打ちたい。
I don't feel like Sonic would take that monster thing to turn into a monster. It doesn't seem like him. Oh, are they gonna try to forcefully turn him into one? Unless he lets the sinking thought of wanting to beat Saitama beat him here. I feel like he's mentally stronger than that, though. Wow. If he does this, I did not expect it. Zombie Man. We gonna get to see Zombie Man do some fighting? Oh, hey! It's the return of him. Freelance? I never thought we'd see him again. That's... He's stronger than him? God, the strengths of people are confusing. He wants to become a monster, but he's not turning into a monster. They're just now figuring this out. Seems like it took a long time to get to them, since a lot of people have figured this out by this point. Yeah, they're more than just normal monsters. Is he hacked? What is going on here? Really? He's cooking it? That's Sonic overthinking it. But he's actually gonna turn into a monster, though. It's actually kind of interesting because Sonic is somebody like, I mean, obviously he does have, like, Saitama kind of like changes the way he thinks. Sometimes he seems to go crazy when it has to do with Saitama, so I kind of understand why he would turn into a monster to beat him. That's what I said before, when they were just talking about it, because I think otherwise he'd be kind of against that, because he seems to just not be, like I said, some of these heroes I just didn't think they would be that type of person. But now that I think about it more, Saitama does have that kind, or not Saitama, sorry, Sonic has that drive to beat Saitama, do anything to beat him. Then he's going to do something like that. Another kind of strange thing that I was thinking about was the Monster Association. They obviously have, they have hostages. They're set up like this crazily, but the higher ups are talking like it's just City Z. These people, like, it feels like they don't have like all the information. That's what I was getting from that meeting anyway. But you can't barge in. I agree with, you can't barge in, because if you barge in, you're going to get your hostage. When there's hostages, you can't do that. So probably, at least in my opinion, the best plan would be to send the S-class heroes. This is obvious. This is like, if it was my choice, I'd send Saitama. Like, I would literally have them like deliver a message to Saitama to go there and beat it, and then they wouldn't have to worry at all. But that's not how this show works. So it seems like they got to send, what I think they're going to do is send all the S-class heroes. But as long as they include Saitama with that, they should be fine. But we also don't know what the strength of this main monster is yet. The one that's able to like create and turn other people into monsters. That's going to be the threat. Also, I think it's really funny that they decided to kill the main monster that attacked the stadium off screen. That was just perfect. I actually thought they might turn that into a fight, but then when I heard the sound and like the head just fly, that was probably one of the funniest things in this episode, because just killing off this guy that literally wreaked havoc the entire last episode and showed some pretty crazy like just turning everyone into monsters and just slaughter. Like, we saw how strong that guy was. And now I understand why Saitama wouldn't, like, he's obviously not gonna know. He was even talking about it. He doesn't know how strong each person is because he can't tell the difference. It's not like he can read power levels. So that's as the viewer, it's the same kind of concept, because in season 1, when we're watching him fight all these fights, we don't really know we can't really gauge how strong each one is unless we see Genos or one of the other heroes go up against them. We can kind of see how strong they are to some extent, but it was really hard. And this is no exception. Normally we wouldn't be able to, but fortunately we were able to see the main monster from last episode. We saw how strong he was. He was stronger than everybody by far, and Saitama was able to beat him. So we could kind of gauge how strong they are if Saitama shows up late, which is kind of us as the viewer has to kind of grasp onto. That's like the downside of when Saitama gets into a fight before anybody else. We can't tell how strong that person actually was. Some of the people he fought might have been a lot stronger, and we got kind of an example of that when we saw the gorilla. Actually, we saw somebody that he had fought earlier show up and be stronger than one of these monsters that are supposed to be pretty powerful, meaning that some of the people he fought in season 1 could be a lot stronger than the threat is now. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I think whenever I finish this show, we see season 3 or whatever, like when season 3 finally comes out and whenever the show is done, I'd love to, or even before that, I'd love to see like a unless some of you guys know, like, what do you think? Or maybe it's a guess for you guys. Like, what do you guys think the chart is on each of the people Saitama has fought? Like, all the monsters we've seen from season 1 and season 2, what do you think the strength, like, gauge is, like, compared to everybody else? I wonder what that is. I don't know. When I got to thinking about it, I just got curious. You feel free to, even if it's a guess, to let me know in the comments. That would be kind of cool. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button. Go follow me on Twitter at ajrich123, as well as you can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.